Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're looking at Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Great power chord riff to start out with. It challenges you a little bit with the rhythm. We're not going to talk about that in detail, but it's using quarter note triplets, which is a nice thing to get into the ear. And there's really not much else to the song unless you go and learn the solos a little bit more, but it's the same riff over and over. So we'll go through that, and then I'll show you a couple different ways to play it or to work on it. So what I was playing there was 3-finger or 3-string power chords. So I'm at E5 here, frets. I'm gonna refer to the power chord by the root note with my index finger there. So I'm at fret 7 there, E5. Turn that down a little bit, and then it goes up to G5, fret 10. Back to E5, fret 7, D5, fret 5, C5, fret 3, and B5, fret 2. So get really familiar with those chords. That's the main riff. So it'll be E5 twice, then shift up to G5 real quick, E5, D5, C5, hold C5, and hold B5. Now he does play one variation on that riff, which is all the same chords. He just, when he gets to C5, he'll go, instead of just holding the C5. So let me play both of those together. It's option 1. Option 2. And you can really just mix and match this. It's the same riff. It's just a little variation, a little ornament on the main riff that we're hearing throughout the song. And then the only other part is when you're transitioning out of that, you have G5 here at fret 3 power chord. Yeah. And you just hit that 8 times. And then shift up 2 frets to A5, fret 5 here. And then it starts all over again. So one way you could play this riff with single notes is here, string 4, fret 2, open string 3, back to string 4, fret 2, open string 4, string 5, fret 3, string 5, fret 2. That's one place you could play the riff just as single notes. Now another thing you could do to get yourself familiar with the fret numbers here is just to use finger 1 on string 5 and play the root notes of your power chords. So fret 7 twice, 10, 7, 5, 3, and 2. Or E, E, G, E, D, C, B. And then for the little tail end, G, A on string 6. Another thing you can do to make it a little bit more comfortable maybe is just to use a 2-string power chord and don't incorporate the pinky there, or maybe some of you bar like with the 3rd finger there. But 2-string power chords works just fine. So if you find transitioning those power chords quickly to be difficult, couple of things to help you out. One is hand-eye coordination. Have your eyes where your hand is going to be traveling to before you actually move. Alright, so if I'm here on E5 and I'm jumping to G5, I'm going to have my eyes on that 10th fret. Chord shape staying the same, but I'm going to have my eyes on that 10th fret so I don't miss it. My hand will follow my eyes, right? That's going to be the thing that drives the location and the accuracy and precision of my movements. Of course, as you get used to it, you'll be able to just kind of feel it out and you won't think about that too much. But that's a good way to practice it if you're feeling that it's difficult. Have your eyes, you just do that slowly. Move your eyes before you shift your hand. Move back to 7, and then to 5. And really be focused on where you're moving, and it'll work, I promise. It's like throwing a baseball. If you throw a baseball, wherever you're looking is where that baseball is going to go. It may not be like pinpoint accuracy, but it is definitely going to be in that general area. Your hand follows your eyes, just like, you know, if you're driving and you look away, which you don't want to do. And then the other thing that I would suggest, I do this little thing called 4-3-2-1, where you just play each chord in the riff, not with the particular rhythm of the actual song, but just play each chord 4 times in the order that they appear. And then 3 times. And then 2 times. And then once. And that's a nice way of easing your hand into it. You absorb the information a lot nicer, and you're able to process everything at the right speed. And if you can do it with just playing each chord one time, then you basically got the riff at that point, right? It's just a matter of getting the rhythm a little tighter. So that's it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Have fun with that, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.